Welcome to Mexico Review. We are here to provide you a weekly summary, analysis, and debate of the most important political, economy, and cultural news in Mexico. My name is Ana Maria Salazar, and we're going to start with a brief summary of the most important news in Mexico this week. Let's begin. Mexico is preparing for the visit of Pope Benedict XVI to the city of León, Guanajuato, starting next Friday. According to Mexico Review magazine, at least 11 banners signed by the Knights Templar, this is a gang, were found in 5 municipalities, including the city of León, where the Pope begins this trip on Friday. An official at the State Attorney General's office provided this information. Yeah, welcome to the show, and you had the most recent polls indicating that Peña Nieto looks like he could be a clear-cut winner. Welcome to Mexico Review.
Well, yes, what we just published is not that different to many other numbers that have been published during the last 2 months, mostly February and March. You have, we have 2 groups of polls, and Parametría is in the group that give a margin between 15 to 19 points difference between the Peña Nieto and Josefina Vázquez Mota.
Now joining me to talk about economy and finance here in our studios is Roberto Salinas. He is part of the Mexico Business Forum. Welcome to the show. What do we have for this week?
Hi, Ana Maria. It's great to be here. Well, if we look at the main figures that the government and other private sector representatives are telling us about 2012, it looks like more of the same. An inflation rate, an estimated inflation rate of 3.8%, a growth rate, an estimated growth rate of 3.3%. The peso, some people claim it might close around 13.1%. You always notice that they use the digit.
We provide you the latest on what is going on in Mexico, especially if there is breaking news. I'm Ana Maria Salazar, and you are watching Mexico Review this week.
Tired of snack spills? Introducing the all-new, totally versatile Subaru Outback.
Welcome back to Mexico Review this week. I'm Ana Maria Salazar, and not only do we try to provide you a summary of the most important news in Mexico throughout the week, but we also try to provide you an analysis so you can have a better understanding as to what's going on, especially during this electoral year. Mexico will be electing a new president.
Well, I think it's also very hard to understand for the candidates. The most fascinating thing for me was that there was so much confusion about what they could and couldn't do and how they could conduct themselves. They had to turn to the IFE to hurriedly issue some explanations of what they could do.
What is this all about?
The main issue was, or the main objective of this blackout, I love the term.
Isn't that a great word? Electoral blackout.
This electoral blackout was to make shorter campaigns. I mean, last presidential campaign lasted for, I guess, a year or more.
But if they couldn't have access to the media?
Not only that, but the 2007-2008 constitutional reform, to make a point, in every country, I guess there's always a kid that says, you know, when I grow up, I want to be president.
Right.
In Mexico, that's illegal.
We've got to go to commercial break, but don't go away when we come back. We're going to stop talking about politics. We're going to talk about fun stuff with Mariana H. You're watching Mexico Review this week.
Tired of snack spills? Introducing the all-new, totally versatile Subaru Outback.
We got to stop talking about politics. We've got to talk about something different, fun stuff. That's why I'm so glad you're joining us. Mariana Hernandez, known in Mexico as Mariana H.
I know there's a lot of stuff going around this things. They talk about the prophecies, and there's a lot of myths. There's a lot of strange beliefs. I think we don't know how to translate sometimes. Charles Gallenkamp, he's a scientist, and this is very interesting because you get to really know from the scientific point of view about the Mayan culture. So this is, of course, it was published in English, so you can find it. And I have this book. If you can't go there, maybe you can, if you have the opportunity to be here in Mexico City, you can get to know the food from all this Mayan area.
I want to thank all of you for joining us here on Mexico Review this week. I want to remind you we have a magazine. The name of the magazine is Mexico Review. With everything that's going on in Mexico, how can you not get a subscription? So go to our website, www.mexico-review.com, and you can find all kinds of information as to how you can subscribe to Mexico Review, the magazine. And of course, if there's breaking news in Mexico, you know where to go, www.mexico-review.com. I'm Ana Maria Salazar. Hope to see you next week.